welcome to my views and news. Friday's third video was firstly Ethiopian state media, Ethiopian press agency today leveled allegations with some evidence that Tigray Media House, a pro-Tigray news source, is bribing three intellectuals, diaspora intellectuals who are mostly Oromo, and huge sums of money have been paid to these three intellectuals and journalists, and who are allegedly working for TPLF. Who are these three intellectuals and activists? Some evidence has also been shared by Ethiopian state media. Secondly, Tigrayan today protested in front of Turkish embassy in the US. Now, Turkey's role is very crucial in this third phase of war. TB2s are in operation. And if this war goes on, Ethiopian forces will need MAML, which are armaments used by Turkish TB2 drones. Will Turkey continue providing armaments for drones which were delivered to Ethiopia last year? A protest was held in front of Turkish embassy in US. Thirdly, viewers, Ethiopian government today released a statement. Ethiopian permanent mission at UN in Geneva, Switzerland, released a statement against Dr. Tedros. A complaint has also been filed against Dr. Tedros by Ethiopian government. And lastly, viewers, in Copenhagen, Denmark, these minutes, there is an ongoing standoff between Eritrean pro-government and opposition groups. Pro-government groups are organizing a festival, an event in Copenhagen, and opposition groups are protesting. Police is there. Opposition groups are trying to stop this program. Overall situation is very tense. We know that last month opposition Eritrean groups attacked a venue of a government-backed organized festival in Gießen, Germany. Several were injured in that incident. Once again, tensions running high in Copenhagen, Denmark. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian state media today made a claim that Tigray Media House bribed three top Ethiopian diaspora intellectuals and activists, and these three activists are now working for TPLF. Ethiopian state media has shared money transfer receipts. State media claims that Tigray Media House transferred huge sums of money to the accounts of these three individuals. Who are the three individuals? Firstly, Ermias Lagasse. Ermias Lagasse is a journalist, an analyst working for Ethio 360. I think he is in the US. Is he pro-TPLF? We don't know if he is pro-TPLF or not, but he is extremely critical of Ethiopian federal government. He has been voicing his support, his sympathy for Fano. He is towing the line of ethnic Amhara diaspora groups who have been campaigning recently, an ongoing campaign against Ethiopian federal government of PM Abiy, accusing the government of committing genocide of Amhara. So, he has been speaking in support of Fano, very critical of Ethiopian federal government. Second person is Professor Zakail Gabisa. I think he's an Oromo, he's in the US, and he has been heard speaking in support of TPLF. People say that he is pro-TPLF. Third person is Sigaya Ararsa, extremely critical of Jawar, extremely critical of Ethiopian federal government, and definitely pro-TPLF. Tigray Media House allegedly transferred $50,000 to the accounts of these three individuals, each of these three individuals. So each of the three received $50,000. You can see money transfer receipts shared by Ethiopian state media. Sender is definitely Tigray Media House. Could there be a Photoshop? Are these pictures of bank receipts photoshopped? It's not clear. We'll have to wait. Government claims that Ethiopian historical enemies provided this money to Tigray Media House. Who are Ethiopian historical enemies? Obviously, Ethiopian government is pointing its finger towards Egypt and Sudan. That Egypt and Sudan gave this money to Tigray Media House. Tigray Media House is now bribing Irmias Lagasse, Izakail Gabisa, and Sigaya Ararsa. And these people these three persons are speaking in support of TPLF. They are misinforming international community. We'll update you once the three individuals speak. What is their position? What is Tigray Media House's position? Are these bank receipts fake or genuine? We'll have to wait and see. But this is not the claim of an activist. This is Ethiopian government's official claim, shared by Ethiopian state news agency. Secondly, viewers, Tigrayan today protested in the US in front of Turkish embassy in the US, and on every other Friday these demonstrations will be held in front of Turkish embassy in the US. Why? Because Turkish role is very crucial now in the ongoing third phase of this Tigray-Ethiopia war. TB2 drones are in operation because we have confirmed that TB2 drones are in operation for reconnaissance, and we have seen their deployment to Samra, Afar airport 2 days ago in satellite images. These drones will play a crucial role in this war. And Ethiopia bought these drones from Turkey last year. These drones use a specific type of ammunition, which is called MAML munition, which is extremely explosive, lightweight, but very explosive. And Ethiopian forces will need this munition if this war goes on. And Turkey's role is crucial because no country manufactures MAML. Turkey provides drones and munition to the countries which purchase Turkish drones. So if this war goes on and TB2 drones are used by Ethiopian Air Force, then Ethiopia will need continuous supply of these munitions, not drones. Drones are already in Ethiopia. If they're not destroyed, they can remain in operation. What Ethiopian forces will need would be munition. And that is why Tigrayans are now protesting. They want Turkey to stop all arms exports to Ethiopian government. And we know that in recent months, some meetings were held in Turkey between some TPLF members and Turkish diplomats and TPLF members. They requested Turkey that it should not be part of this war. It shouldn't provide drones, munitions to Ethiopian federal forces. Let's see. Will Turkey continue providing weapons, munitions to Ethiopian forces? That remains to be seen. Thirdly, viewers, today Ethiopian permanent mission at UN in Geneva, Switzerland, issued a statement against Dr. Tedros, WHO head. Ethiopian mission says that Dr. Tedros is using the platform of WHO. He is misinforming the world. He is a member of TPLF, and Ethiopian government has filed a complaint with executive board of World Health Organization. Inquiry should be initiated against Dr. Tedros. He is violating professional code of conduct and code of ethics, and action should be taken against him. And lastly, government says, Ethiopian government, that it will not stay silent now. It will expose Dr. Tedros. So it means that in coming days and weeks and months, Ethiopian government plans to intensify its campaign against Dr. Tedros. Dr. Tedros has been re-elected for another term. A few weeks ago, he was re-elected for another term. So he is there to stay. But can there be start of an inquiry against Dr. Tedros? That remains to be seen. Lastly was Copenhagen, Denmark, where opposition and pro-government Eritrean diaspora groups are confronting each other. Pro-government groups backed by Eritrean consulate are organizing a festival in Denmark. Opposition groups have gathered there. They are protesting. Police has been deployed there. There is fear of escalation, like we saw in Germany on the 20th of August, when Eritrean opposition groups stormed the venue of a festival organized by Eritrean consulate in Gießen, Germany. Several were injured in that incident. Once again, here tensions are running high. Police is deployed. Dozens of opposition diaspora members are protesting. So far, protest is peaceful. Now we are seeing that in Europe, Eritrean government-backed festivals organized by Eritrean embassies, consulates are facing resistance in Sweden, in the Netherlands, in Germany, in Switzerland. We saw that Eritrean diaspora festivals had to be cancelled. In Sweden, a venue was changed because of pressure applied by Eritrean opposition groups. Let's see what happens in Denmark. So far, situation is peaceful. Police is deployed in large numbers outside the venue of this festival. Watch two clips from the venue. You can see deployment of police and opposition groups protesting outside the venue. Thank you for watching.